Each player begins their turn by untapping any mana or creatures that were tapped previously, thus resetting everyone to be used for their turn. Then they may play cards from their hands as follows. They may play one land of either ordinary or unordinary type, after which they may use the lands to summon a creature or spell card from their hand to the field. They may enter the attack phase and may tap any creatures of theirs on the field that they wish to attack an opponent with. The player who is being attacked may declare blockers by moving their cards to face whichever creatures are attacking them.
I spent roughly $500 in Magic.
Around like $70-$80 so far.
I've spent like a total of either $15 or $30
Let's just say well over 1,200. My friends back home who I played Magic the Gathering with got quite a bit competitive, although we were trying to be casual to begin with. And that led to people wanting to win so much more, and that just led to them thinking, oh, pay more money on cards, they're better cards, you're pretty much guaranteed an easier win, and that's kind of why I buy into it.
I very much dislike the pay-to-win strategy that happens in a lot of like online video games that are free, but you can pay money to get like the best weapons and have an unfair advantage. And Magic the Gathering came out basically before all of this, but is in all essence the forerunner of the pay-to-win strategy.
It is there, it is very real, and I don't like that people who have money just kind of go there, but I mean, I'm not about to like shut anybody down from doing whatever they will. Everybody else are free to do what they will with their money.
I feel like it's a lot less fun when you're solely just building your deck off of like, oh, I need to check out like the most fantastical expensive cards.
Very much a get things done early, having monsters that cost 1 mana and having them then like making sure I have them in my first hand so I can play a land, play a monster, and like immediately have something on the field is something that I really like doing.
2 decks right now, but the deck I use the most because it's the most fine-tuned. It's an elf deck, and so they're mostly all elves, and how it works is that I basically put down a lot of elves and then make all the elves really strong, and then I like trample over everything.
I like to mess with the other player, like deny them from playing cards in that to some extent, or getting rid of some of their cards in play.
Even if you're not using strategy while you're playing the actual game, it's the strategy when it comes to how you build your deck and like what kinds of things you put into your deck. Like it's all strategy and it's great.
It is rather dynamic. All these spells, these changes in gameplay, the things that like completely change, like a single card can completely change the battlefield at any given time, and I find that very interesting. And there's a lot of just sitting there deciding what you want to do and trying to figure out what your opponent has, and I think that's pretty fun.
You can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you can play Vanguard, or you can play Warts, but like there's a lot fewer people that play those card games, and like I found a little small Magic group, and I'm gonna stay there.